How does one dress an orange so it doesn't feel exposed after being peeled? Have you ever peeled an orange, only to feel like you've left it a little too exposed? It's an odd thought, but the aesthetics of food matter more than we realize. When an orange is stripped of its peel, it can look a bit sad and unappetizing. Luckily, there are ways to dress it up and make it look just as appealing as when it wore its bright, zesty coat. In this post, I'll share simple yet effective techniques to ensure your peeled orange looks presentable and tempting. Whether you're preparing a fruit platter or just want to add a touch of flair to your snack, these tips will help. Understanding the psychology of food presentation. The way food looks can greatly affect how we perceive and enjoy it. When food is presented well, it can make eating more enjoyable and even influence how we think it tastes. This is not just about making food look good. It's about creating an experience that appeals to our senses. The concept of food aesthetics. Food aesthetics refers to how food is arranged and presented on the plate. It's about making food look attractive and appetizing. This concept is important because we often eat with our eyes first. If a dish looks good, we're more likely to enjoy it. Think about it. Have you ever been at a restaurant and seen a beautiful plate of food that made you excited to dig in? That excitement is a result of good food aesthetics. Chefs spend a lot of time and effort to make sure their dishes look as good as they taste. They carefully consider things like 1. Arrangement. How food is placed on the plate can make a big difference. 1. Balanced and well-arranged food looks more appealing. 2. Portion size. Correct portion sizes can make a dish look more inviting. 2. Too much or too little can throw off the visual appeal. 3. Garnishes. Adding a small sprig of parsley or a dash of colorful spices can brighten up a dish. The role of color and texture. Color and texture are two key components that make food visually appealing. They can also affect how we think the food will taste. Color plays a major role in how we perceive food. Vibrant, fresh colors often indicate that food is healthy and flavorful. For example, a salad with bright green lettuce, red tomatoes, and orange carrots looks more appetizing than a bowl of wilted greens. Texture is equally important. Different textures can make a dish more interesting and enjoyable to eat. A mix of crispy, crunchy, and smooth textures can create a delightful eating experience. For instance, 1. Crispy. Think of a crunchy piece of fried chicken or a crispy, golden brown crust on a pie. 2. Smooth. Creamy mashed potatoes or a velvety soup can add a comforting element to a meal. 3. Juicy. Fresh fruits like watermelon or a perfectly cooked steak can be juicy and satisfying. When you combine good food aesthetics with the right colors and textures, you create a dish that not only looks great but also promises a tasty and enjoyable experience. Preparing the orange for dressing. When it comes to dressing a peeled orange to keep it from feeling exposed, the first steps are crucial. Before you can think about how to protect the orange, you need to choose the right one and peel it carefully. Let's break down these initial steps in detail. Choosing the right orange. The foundation of a well-dressed orange starts with selecting the best fruit. Why is this so important? A fresh, ripe orange has a firm texture and bright, vibrant color, making it easier to handle and present. Here are key points to consider when selecting your orange. 1. Firmness. Gently squeeze the orange. 1. It should feel firm but not rock hard. 1. A bit of give indicates juiciness. 2. Color. Choose oranges that have an even, vibrant color. 2. Avoid those with too many green spots or signs of bruising. 3. Smell. A ripe orange will have a fresh, citrusy aroma. 3. If there's no scent, it might not be fully ripe. 4. Weight. Pick up the orange and feel its weight. 4. Heavier oranges tend to be juicier, which is a sign of good quality. By paying attention to these factors, you set yourself up for a smooth peeling process and a beautiful final presentation. Peeling techniques. Now that you've selected the perfect orange, it's time to peel it. The way you peel the orange can make a big difference in how the finished product looks. The traditional method. 1. Cutting the ends. Use a sharp knife to slice off the top and bottom of the orange. 1. This gives you a flat base to work with. 2. Score the peel. Make several vertical cuts around the orange, taking care not to cut too deep into the flesh. 3. Peeling off the sections. Use your fingers to gently pull off sections of the peel, working your way around the orange. The spiral technique. 1. Starting point. Begin at the top of the orange and cut a spiral down to the bottom without breaking the peel. 2. Removing the peel. Carefully unwrap the peel in one piece, leaving the orange flesh intact. Segment peeling. 1. Initial cuts. Start by cutting the orange into quarters with a sharp knife. 2. Separate segments. Use your fingers to gently pull the peel away from each segment. 2. This technique is great for minimizing damage to the delicate flesh. Tips to minimize damage. 1. Slow and steady. Take your time peeling to avoid roughing up the orange. 2. Use fingers. Your fingers are the best tools for gently removing the peel without damaging the fruit. 3. Sharp knife. Ensure your knife is sharp to make clean cuts without crushing the orange. With these techniques, you can peel your orange efficiently, keeping the flesh intact and ready for dressing. Remember, a well-peeled orange is easier to dress, making it look appealing and well cared for. Next, let's move on to the actual dressing techniques. Techniques for dressing the orange. Once you've peeled an orange, it might look a bit bare. To avoid this and make it visually appealing, there are several techniques you can use to dress the orange. From using the peel for decoration to coating it in delicious sauces, these ideas will enhance both the appearance and flavor of your orange. Using citrus peels for decoration. Don't toss the peels away. They can be used to make your peeled orange look more dressed up. Here are a few creative ideas. 1. Twists and spirals. Create thin, spiral-like twists from the peel and place them around the orange. 1. This not only looks elegant but adds a burst of color. 2. Flowers. Arrange pieces of peel in a flower shape on top of the orange. 2. This can give a fresh, botanical feel to the presentation. 3. Zest garnish. Lightly zest the peel and sprinkle it over the orange for a delicate, textured decoration. These techniques can transform a naked orange into a work of art, making it less exposed. Sauces and glazes. A peeled orange can benefit from a light coating of sauce or glaze. This not only dresses it up but boosts its flavor. Here are some options. 1. Honey glaze. Drizzle honey over the orange for a sweet, glossy coat. 2. Mint syrup. Use fresh mint syrup for a refreshing, aromatic touch. 3. Citrus reduction. Create a simple sauce using reduced orange juice and a bit of sugar for a tangy, vibrant glaze. These coatings give your orange a beautiful sheen while making it taste even better. Fruit garnishes. Pairing the orange with other fruits can bring out its best features and create a colorful, appetizing display. Here are some combinations to try. 1. Berries. Strawberries or blueberries add a pop of color and a sweet counterbalance. 2. Kiwi slices. The vibrant green of kiwi slices pairs well with orange, creating a tropical look. 3. Grapes. Red or green grapes can be arranged around the orange, adding both color and texture. Combining these fruits not only makes the orange look less exposed but also enhances the overall presentation. By using these techniques, you can dress your orange in a way that makes it look and taste amazing. Keep these tips in mind the next time you peel an orange, and you'll never have to worry about it looking too exposed again. Serving suggestions. Finding the perfect way to serve a dressed orange can make it both visually appealing and delicious. Let's explore different techniques for plating and pairing it with other dishes to enhance your dining experience. Plating techniques. Plating a dressed orange properly can transform a simple fruit into a stunning masterpiece. Here are a few techniques to make your dressed orange stand out. 1. Layering. Arrange orange segments in a circular pattern on a plate. 1. Overlapping them slightly can create a beautiful, floral design. 1. This technique gives the dish a structured look. 2. Garnishes. Add a touch of color and flavor with garnishes. 2. Fresh mint leaves, edible flowers, or a sprinkle of pomegranate seeds can make the plate pop. 3. Sauce drizzling. Drizzle a complementary sauce, such as a light honey glaze or a citrus vinaigrette, around the orange segments. 3. This adds both flavor and a gourmet appearance. 4. Height and balance. Use elements of different heights to add dimension to your plate. 4. Placing the orange segments on top of a small mound of whipped cream or yogurt can create depth and interest. Each of these techniques can transform a simple fruit into a visually appealing delight, perfect for any occasion. Pairing with other dishes. When pairing a dressed orange with other dishes, consider flavors and textures that complement and enhance the citrus notes. Here are some ideas. 1. Salads. Dressed oranges fit perfectly in fresh salads. 1. Try combining them with mixed greens, feta cheese, and a light vinaigrette for a refreshing starter. 2. Seafood. Citrus flavors pair wonderfully with seafood. 2. Serve your dressed orange alongside grilled shrimp or seared salmon for a light, zesty meal. 3. Desserts. Use dressed oranges to top desserts like panna cotta, cheesecake, or even a simple scoop of vanilla ice cream. 3. The acidity and sweetness can elevate these dishes. 4. Breakfast. Add dressed oranges to a breakfast spread. 4. They pair well with yogurt, granola, and honey for a vibrant and healthy start to the day. By carefully selecting dishes that enhance the citrus flavor, you can create a balanced and delightful meal. This thoughtful approach to serving suggestions will not only impress your guests but also provide an enjoyable and memorable dining experience. Conclusion. Dressing an orange effectively after peeling enhances both presentation and practicality. Wrap the orange tightly in plastic wrap to keep it fresh and juicy. Use decorative parchment paper for a more elegant look. These techniques ensure your orange stays protected and presentable, making it both appealing and easy to handle.